now we go in English, right?
Yeah. Let's ask a few questions in English. So, with that last answer, that actually proves to be kind of a perfect segue to this first question in English, which is for those who didn't understand, the last one pertained to anti-immigration politics, and so this question is now this pertains to sort of the some of the politics regarding the TPS for Venezuelans, or temporary protected status for Venezuelans in the U.S. Recently, Elliot Abrams, who is the special envoy for Venezuela under the Trump administration, made an unsurprising but still rather striking allegation that the Trump administration delayed any kind of protection for Venezuelan immigrants due to anti-immigration hardliners within the administration. From what your office can tell, what has been the effect of anti-immigration politics on the status of Venezuelans in the U.S.?
That's an interesting question. So Abrams has recently come out describing this dynamic. It was actually reported in 2019 that there were divisions in the Trump administration over this. The State Department was more in favor of TPS for Venezuelans, while the White House was against it. Stephen Miller, who Americans may remember as an influential policy advisor in the White House, who was vehemently anti-immigration, opposed that dynamic. The Trump administration, I think, in part because they didn't want the Democrats to score a win. At 8 p.m. on Trump's last day in office, he signed what's called deferred and forced departure memo, which gave Venezuelans, at least in writing, a temporary stay in deportation. But it was never, there wasn't enough time for DHS to implement it. And frankly, TPS is much more durable across administrations, and it's been it's much more based in legal statute, and rather than DED, which is what the Trump administration signed and is really just like a memo that the president can order. So I think that I think the Trump administration talked a big game when it came to the human rights of Venezuelans. But when it came time to actually show solidarity with fleeing Venezuelans in our own country, gave very little for them.
All right. Do you have any questions in English? Or?
Well, I'm just wondering how this Venezuelan crisis actually involves the whole world and the American foreign policy, because even Iran and countries like Russia and China are involved. So, but just right in the middle is the civilians, the people in Venezuela. So, organizations like your organizations, what you can do about this?
Well, I think again, our view is that we need to prioritize the human rights of the Venezuelan people and take the crisis out of a lens that views it through geopolitical interests or through narrow political interests tied to any of the political actors in the country. I think that's a bit of what we try to do in our advocacy with the Congress and with the new administration. Like I said, I think this administration is more aware of the need to not engage in any kind of collective punishment of the Venezuelan people. But unfortunately, I think there are still political incentives for this administration to keep the previous policy on the rails until they have time to figure out a new approach.
Right.
Well, my last question is if you could please send a message to all Venezuelan exiles here in our country, and for all the people from Venezuela who live here in Spanish, I guess.
Yeah.
Si pueden enviarles un mensaje a todas las personas de parte de WOLA, de parte suya, a todos los venezolanos que viven en nuestro país.
Bueno, yo les diría de parte de WOLA que tienen un aliado en Washington que está intentando abogar a favor de los derechos humanos de la población venezolana, tanto en Colombia como en los otros países del hemisferio. Y los invitaría a seguir el trabajo de WOLA y ponerse en contacto con nosotros sobre sus perspectivas y sus situaciones independiente del país en el que se encuentran. Muchas gracias.
¿Vale?
Entonces, muchas gracias por hablar con nosotros. Thank you so much for talking with us. Yeah, it's a real pleasure. We always enjoy our interactions with WOLA. So yeah, again, thank you for joining us. It was great to hear this perspective on this very important issue for all of us.
Sí,
Great, thanks, guys. It was really great talking to you. Let's stay in touch. Muchas gracias a ustedes. I have to run, but great. Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks. I'll send you guys some more information of what we've done over WhatsApp, and maybe you can link to it on whatever outlet if that's useful.
That's excellent. Anyways, yeah.
All right.
And yeah.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Did you stop that?
I did.
¿Sí?